Hey everybody, I just have a quick craft fair tip I wanted to share with you. A while back, I did a video sharing some tips that I had for packaging up your customers' purchases at your craft fair. They had the basket bags, the decorative ones during Christmas, and the cookie bags at the Dollar Tree, and those are great to package up items that you don't want to get crunched, or maybe if you do big bows or, Christmas bows, or just items that you don't want to put in like a small paper bag, they're perfect for that. And then if you sell, like clothing items, like my mom does painted shirts and kids shirts and stuff like that, and she does blankets, we use them for that all the time. But anyways, so I want to show you another thing, kind of for paper crafts. I bought these bags right here a long time ago, and I bought like a bulk of 100 from somebody on eBay. And I use these, and I'm sure a lot of you already know this and do this too, but I just use these when I sell cards because I have a lot of handmade cards at my craft fairs, and I use these bags to put them in when somebody, even if I've already wrapped the card in the plastic sealed sleeve or whatever, I still like to put them in a bag just to make the purchase more presentable and just a little added something to it, just the final product going out, and just keep your customers coming back and everything. I've been to so many craft fairs where I've bought stuff and they either give you no bag or a grocery bag, which is totally fine. I still continue to go back to craft fairs and buy the stuff I like, but I just think this is just an added little artsy, finishing touch. So this is what I use this sometimes, and then I also use these vintage newspaper paper bags that I got from Etsy, and I have a bunch of these, and they're a little bit bigger than the gingham ones, and I use these if they purchase like more than one item, like an altered composition notebook or 2 altered notepads or shopping lists, or several cards or something, and I'll slip them in here. So I really like that. And then the tip I wanted to show you today was just something simple. We sell a bunch of stuff at our craft fairs because my mom and my 2 sisters and I and my Aunt Terry, we all have different items that we sell. So we all need different shaped bags, and we have this joke that we have our wrapping station, and it's a big bucket full of tons of different cool paper bags and just different plastic bags and ribbons and tissue paper and just all the stuff that we use to wrap up the item that's being sold. So I just wanted to show you this one first. This is just a paper bag for Michael's. I get it in like a bulk of 12, I think. And it's the smaller, skinny one. And I just get this 99-cent roll of raffia from the Dollar Tree. And I just sit there at my craft fairs and I tie a little bit onto the handle, and it just gives it like a little artistic touch, and it just makes it look like, they purchased the item from a fancy boutique or something, and it's also really rustic and just crafty. So there's that little tip. And then sometimes we have bigger items, and I look for sales at Michael's on these bags. They have like a whole aisle, I'm sure a lot of you know, of the paper bags, and they have different designs. Some of them are plain like this, and then some of them have, these really artsy designs on them. I found these at Michael's for, I think there was like a random number, like 13 in a pack in the clearance section, and they were like $4. So I picked them up, and they all have different designs. This is just one of them. So what I do for the bigger bags, especially around Christmas time, which is when we do our craft fairs, in the fall for Christmas items, you can take some raffia, and depending on what, well, actually any color looks good. I think no matter what you do, it looks good because it's just artsy and kind of fun. So let me show you what I do. I just take some skinny ribbon, and this is from Michael's, and I'll just take it with the raffia, and I'll just sit there at my booth and do this. So I've got bags ready to go. And then you just take it and you just tie it in a little cute knot or a bow. I think I'm going to do this one in a bow because it's longer. And then it's like when they take away their item, it's just all decorated and decorative. So in here I'd put, maybe if they bought a mini album or something, or if my sister sold something bigger, like she makes these altered bouquets and they fit inside these bags sometimes. So I just sit there and I get tons of bags done in like 3 seconds for each bag, and then the raffia is inexpensive, and you all know you have scrap skinny ribbon laying around. So it's really, really fun. And then sometimes if you go to Michael's, you can get the different colored raffia. I think at the Dollar Tree you can get red as well. So if you want to do Christmas bags or whatever, but I think it just looks really, really nice. Giving them a bag alone is awesome, but then putting a little added craftiness to it is just all the better. So, and then also I buy this stuff at Michael's, and it's wax tissue paper. What do they call it? It's to celebrate it, and it's wax paper. And it comes in sheets, and if somebody buys something that's, you know, like an ornament maybe that's really, like, just, if it's breakable, or if it has, like, little pieces that are really just, like, I don't know how to explain it. Maybe if it's breakable, or if it's, like, stick pins and you don't want them to get scratched or whatever, I'll take some of this and wrap it up and then put that inside a bag. Or I'll put that inside these bags that are already, these are Mary Bright bags that I used to buy at Michael's, and I stocked up on them. And I'll put them in one of these. And just, you know, the presentation, just the delicate items that you might have, you want to wrap in this. And we sell, sometimes we make those candy trains out of the Lifesavers and the gum packets. They look like little trains, but they're made out of candy. We'll wrap them in here for the little kid, and then we'll take bags that are like a size down from this, and I have a bunch that have the Christmas designs on them. We'll tie the raffia, and then we'll put that down in that bag, and that kids just feel so special that that's their purchase and everything. And then the other idea, which I'm sure a lot of you do already too, is I got these Celebrate It bags from Michael's, and I just went on to Vistaprint, and I made my own little labels, which I need to change it now because I'm not doing really a lot of bookmarks anymore. But that's my blog, Trapeze Paper Crafts, and that's kind of what I call my my crafting line, is Trapeze Paper Crafts. So I just got a whole bunch of bags ready and stuck these on here. So if somebody buys like a little notepad or just one little thing, I'll stick it in there, and it has my blog name on there. So that was the other idea, and I think that's it. I'm going to be back with a haul video in a few minutes, but I just wanted to share those tips with you. Thanks so much for watching, and have a great week. Bye-bye.